Why, hello there, fellow Outlaws. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video, I'm talking about the upcoming roadmap for Star Wars Outlaws DLC, because yes, Ubisoft just revealed all of the details about the two new upcoming story DLCs, including the names of these DLC story packs and the exact details. So I'm going to go over all of that for you in this video, including when these will be releasing after the game releases. And again, Star Wars Outlaws releases on August 30th, and then also if you pre-order the Gold or Ultimate Edition, you can get it on August 27th. And then also I'll be talking about the minimum or recommended PC requirement. So if you're on PC, you're definitely want to go and check that out. And then I'll be going over your top comments. So let's dive into the video, but first, take a look at this. So check this out, guys. This is one of the most incredible, fully functional models of R2D2 I've ever seen. It's available from Fanhome, who's the sponsor of this video, and this R2D2 model features high-quality metal construction, a built-in projector that actually projects messages featuring Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, a camera built into the dome of R2D2 that can take photos and short video clips, and on top of all of this, R2 has his own mobile app where you can access your photos, video clips, and even fully control him thanks to the built-in motors in his feet that actually mimics his movements from the films. You can even extend his spacecraft linkage and control arms, as well as his hidden droid manipulator arms and probes. There's also an AI autonomous mode which allows R2 to operate on his own, and you can control him through, get this, full voice activation. He will react to your voice commands and communicate back to you with those iconic chirps, whistles, and beeps we all know and love. Oh, and did I mention he also has a pop-up lightsaber too, Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi to be exact, and when R2-D2's warning lights turn on indicating he needs a recharge, just plug him in using his handy charging station to recharge his batteries. And I have already received my first box for my R2-D2 build, which includes the first assembly stages and magazines, and yes, you can literally start building your very own R2D2 with Fanhome right now. So to get started, use my code HQR2D2 and click on the link in the description below to get your Fanhome subscription box started. You'll receive assembly parts to build R2D2 and special gifts as well during your subscription, like magazines, an R2D2 mug, notebook, prints from the saga, and even a branded binder too. So again, click on that link in the description and use my code HQR2D2 to get your subscription started with Fanhome. Alright, so let's dive straight into the news, starting off with the Star Wars Outlaws roadmap. So they've revealed all of the details on the two new story DLCs, and this was posted on the website. So as you can see here, we now know the name of the stories DLC. So the first one is called Star Wars Outlaws Wildcard. That will be releasing in fall of 2024. And then we have Story Pack 2, which is called Star Wars Outlaws A Pirate's Fortune. This will be releasing in spring of 2025. And then if you take a look at the left there, for those who are Season Pass holders, they will get the exclusive mission Jabba's Gambit, and then also the Kessel Runner character pack. And then again, there's the two cosmetic bundles coming in fall 2024 as well, including Hunter's Legacy and Cartel Ronin. But let's dive into the details on those story packs a little bit more. I'm going to read off what was posted on the official Ubisoft website for you all. So this was what Ubisoft had to say about this. They said the post-launch roadmap for Star Wars Outlaws has been revealed, providing details on the open-world Star Wars games Season Pass content. 2 upcoming story packs are included in the Season Pass and will also be available for standalone purchase. At launch, Season Pass owners will obtain the Kessel Runner character pack with outfits for Scoundrel K-Vess and her companion Nyx, and get access to an exclusive mission called Jabba's Gambit. If you're wondering what that character pack looks like, I'll put it up on the screen for you all. And then the article goes on to say all players will meet Jabba the Hutt in the main game, but those with Season Pass access will gain an additional quest from the notorious Hutt cartel. Just as Kay is putting together a crew for her big heist, she receives a job from Jabba the Hutt himself. Indy 5 owes the Hutts a debt from years ago, and Jabba has come to collect. So that sounds very, very interesting indeed. And let me know if you will be pre-ordering or getting the season pass, I should say, in the comments down below. Now, let's talk about those story packs in more detail, starting off with the Wild Card story pack that's coming fall of 2024. This is what Ubisoft said about this. They said Kay is hired to infiltrate a high-stakes sabacc tournament, but as she crosses paths with the notorious gambler Lando Calrissian, she soon learns that another game is being played. When this first story pack is released, Season Pass owners will also get the Hunter's Legacy bundle and the Cartel Ronin bundle with additional outfits for Kay and Nyx, plus cosmetics for Kay's speeder and her ship, the Trailblazer. Now, we got more details on a Pirate's Fortune story pack, which is coming spring 2025, and it says the following about this one. It says, the Trailblazer's reputation precedes Kay as she runs into veteran pirate Hondo Ohnaka, who is looking to settle old scores with a ruthless gang of pirates. So let me know, which one are you excited for most? Are you excited for a Pirate's Fortune, or are you excited for the Wild Card story pack? Leave a comment down below, sound off. I'll be honest with you, a Pirate's Fortune sounds a lot more interesting with that pirate aspect to it, and then Hondo returning to Star Wars. I absolutely cannot wait for that one. I love Hondo as a character. He was definitely one of the more comedic characters in the Clone Wars series. So again, I can't wait to see him return to Star Wars in this game. And it's a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. And by the way, many of you have been asking, what are the PC recommended system requirements? Well, Ubisoft released these. They have the recommended system requirements, minimum system requirements, and then also the high system requirements as well. So if you want to go all in, you can take a look at the high system requirements and take a look at what Star Wars Outlaws requires on that. But I think for most people, they're going to settle with the recommended system requirements, which is in the middle of the screen right there. And as you can see, it definitely requires a pretty beefy PC to play this game. But the good news is that Massive's games overall are usually optimized very well for PC. I was pleasantly surprised with Avatar, because Avatar on my PC ran very, very well, and I'm hopeful that Star Wars Outlaws has the same outcome when it releases on August 30th or August 27th if you get the Ultimate or Gold Edition. So let me know, will you be upgrading your PC for Star Wars Outlaws? Sound off in the comments. Or will you be playing on console? Will you be playing on the PS5 or the Xbox Series X or S? Also, I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to talk about these top comments over on Reddit. So this was posted by Upright Shark about the pickup weapons, and this has been a really big discussion. If you didn't know, Kay, she could pick up secondary weapons, from dead bodies, some dead bodies, or around the environment. And this was, again, posted by Upright Shark, and they said, I really like what I see, but one aspect of the gameplay concerns me. That is how the game treats weapons that Kay picks up. I'm good with only keeping them until their ammo is exhausted, but losing them from climbing a ladder or not able to carry them while they still have ammo is not cool. I think this is something the devs should prioritize as a fix before release, as this will aggravate a lot of players. And this is something that I mentioned in my initial impressions. If you didn't know, I was flown over to the Ubisoft Star Wars Outlaws event, and overall I walked away excited for the game, but this was one aspect of the game that I hope Ubisoft patches day one. We haven't heard anything from them just yet, but we'll see if it happens. Now, this was the response from the Melted Jedi. They said it's not GTA Star Wars as much as people want it to be GTA Star Wars. Yes, I hope you can experience at least a few different weapons, but to me, if you had to collect materials to put them together in a bench, would be more satisfying than just picking it up off a dead body. Now, in my opinion, I think a combination of both would be cool. You know, to have the ability to pick up a secondary weapon from a dead body, take that weapon back to your inventory or bench, and then upgrade that weapon using crafting materials that you've collected in the world. I think a combination of both would be really, really cool to see. So, sound off. Let me know what you think in the comments. And then this was posted by HJHOF1. They said, I mean, in a way, this is realistic, right? You're on the run as an outlaw, you pick up a giant grenade launcher, but then you gotta climb. You're not gonna need that big item. You stick with your very customizable blaster. I actually think it's going to be different and interesting versus the usual just find and pick up the OP gun and run through. So that's a different take there. There's actually some people that don't mind the current system in the game. So yeah, again, let me know what you all think in the comments. I personally feel it would be great if she could carry a secondary with her all the time, and then be able to climb ladders, get on her speeder with that secondary weapon, and do things like that. But again, sound off in the comments. I don't know everything. I would like to hear your opinion on it as well and get your take on this controversial topic, if you will. And finally, Super Jedi Player responded, said, I don't know, I think if you're potentially going into a room full of enemies, you probably would actually want to take the stronger weapon with you rather than just dropping it and relying on a much weaker pistol. Now, I will say this, regarding her pistol, it is her primary weapon. You can upgrade it, so we don't know just how powerful her pistol can become just yet. Of course, at the beginning of the game, her pistol is a bit more weak, if you will, and it doesn't have as many modules on it, but you can definitely upgrade it with different modules, like the ion module, which will shock enemies, take down shields instantly, open doors, and so on. And I think there's even like an explosive shot, and then a rapid fire module as well. So we don't know how powerful her pistol gets in the game just yet, but regardless of that, I think having the secondary weapons able to carry with her, if you will, would add a lot more variety to the gameplay anyway. So I'm in the camp of having her being able to carry her secondary weapon with her wherever she goes. It's going to be interesting to see how everybody feels about this once they play the game on August 30th when it releases. And that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to click on that link in the description down below to check out Fanhome and get your R2D2 build started with them. Click on that link and then use my code HQR2D2 to get started. Thanks for watching, everybody, and may the force be with you always.